my simps, geeks and theatre freaks, welcome back, unless you're new, in which case, hi! Also, it's spooky month.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight.
That doesn't have anything to do with the video, I just wanted to do that. So, as you can probably guess from the title, today I'm drawing and yapping about my silly... Excuse me, script, what does that say? I can't read that. Why did you write lit? So, as you can probably guess from the title, today I'm drawing and yapping about my silly little OCs because I love them. Onto the speed paint. So, up first is Beth, everyone's favourite frog-obsessed dork. Beth is my main girlie. She's a college student, young adult. They are not teens. Didn't want that. Anyway, not important. I wanted to give her a very comfy outfit. I found this great reference picture, which I thought would fit her perfectly. Although, I did add some pins to her cardigan, and I put some beads over her shoelaces. Because I have a friend who used to tie beads around his shoelaces, and I thought it would be cute for Beth. Anyway, let's move on and take a second to ramble about the lore. The OCs exist in an actual story.
Wow!
I know, it's very impressive, OCs being part of a story in this economy, but regardless, I made these two for a slice of life rom-com called Met You at the Arcade. Wow. Wonder what could possibly happen in this story. Wink wink, nudge nudge, hint hint. Anyway, Beth is new to town. Maybe she moved there to study something along those lines. I don't know. And then she's looking for things to do. She spots the Moonbright Arcade. Creative name. Proud of that one. And as she's going around playing the games, she realizes that on every single game, someone with the username ANoob has the top score. Now, after Beth plays the arcade games for a bit, she strolls over to the ticket booth and sees a frog! And Beth is obsessed with frogs, but like, he's worth 1 million tickets. And as she's looking at the frog, someone speaks to her and she turns around and sees, oh, pretty lady, working at the desk. And they chat. Beth gets really flustered because, you know, sassy ex-dork is one of my favourite ship dynamics. But yeah, I think that's mostly it for Beth. She's just a girl, she gets flustered easily, but she's very sweet and very passionate. And she loves frogs. Did I mention she likes frogs? Like, a lot. Like, she really, really likes frogs. Like, it's a big thing. Like, she loves frogs.
You're running from your past. From a previous life that was not kind to you. We can all thank Goddess for that. What a coincidence! Me too!
Next up is my girl Angie. She is the aforementioned worker. She's also just really fun. She's down to earth, she makes bracelets, she's a bit of a flirt.
She's a bit of a flirt, but I'ma give it a chance.
Speaking of Hamilton, these two are helpless for each other. It's pretty obvious with Beth, but Angie, even if she'll never admit it, is down bad. Also, I know I've said she's pretty cool and down to earth, but I like to think that even though she's very calm and collected most of the time, when she gets angry, she gets really angry. Although, as much as I love her as a character, I did have a little bit of trouble with her design. Most of it came pretty naturally, but once I started colouring her hair, I just had such a hard time. I don't know why, but for some reason, my first choice was to pick this garish magenta colour. And then I tried adding blue streaks. Don't know when that became part of her design. It also made her look like Ramona Flowers, which I didn't want. Back from school the next day and picked a more red shade, muted it, lightened it, which felt so much better for her. It definitely fit and it was not as bright. The rest, though, as I said, was fairly easy. For her casual wear, I gave her yellow plaid pattern trousers, or Rupert the Bear trousers as my mum calls them, as well as one of those black turtleneck things with a chest window. They're not actually turtlenecks though, because they're not made of jumper material, so I don't actually know what to call them. Also, side note, both of those things are items of clothing that people I'm friends with own, so I guess I just steal all my friends' outfits. I mean, you know what they say, no art is original. For her work uniform, I took some inspiration from the VHS store uniform in Stranger Things, although I changed it to blue since the arcade is night/sky themed. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for Angie.
Hey, Dingus, your children are here. And another one bites the dust. You are 046, Popeye. Yeah, company policy.
And last but certainly not least, we have the honorary member of the Little Guy Society, Sir Froggerson III, also known as Froggy. The name was suggested by a friend, but it was just silly enough and on the nose enough that I thought it was probably a name Beth would choose. I don't have much to say about him. He doesn't really have a personality since he's inanimate and therefore incapable of speaking or thinking, although I am very happy with his design. It was heavily inspired by this Build-A-Bear I got in London, and I'm very proud of the highlights in his eyes. It's very simple, just 2 white dots and the blur tool, but I think it's pretty effective, especially with the lack of shading on the rest of him. But for the purposes of this video, he's more of a bonus character. I use him a little more like a plot device than a character, so there's not really much lore here. He's just a goofy little frog, but he's very cute. I gave him a little crown because he's a little Prince Charming, or Sir, so I guess a lord, but he can have a crown anyway. All frogs should have crowns. It's just the best way to frog. And also he has little pink hearts on his toes because it's just cute. Like, no other reason to it. I just wanted to make a cute frog guy, and I did. I made a cute frog. I love him. And that's everything for today. Sorry if there's been audible wind in the background. It's been pretty bad all week. I honestly feel like I'm about to just... Also, I've got auditions coming up for my school's production of Joseph and his amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, so fingers crossed, and I'll update you all when the cast list comes out. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye!